Leave them alone. Go ahead.
Let them alone. They be blind leaders.
They be blind what?
Leaders.
Yeah, because Rowley is a blind leader. Although he's seeing what's going on, right? But at the same time, Rowley is a blind leader because Kill Rowley dead. Kill Rowley dead that because he doing the objectives of the elite, that he's safe. But little does he know that after he done do all what he had to do for the elites, for the Rothschild, the Rockefellers, and what have you, for Sapgar and them, they're going to put his ass to death.
That's right, Al.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
They be blind leaders of the blind.
Of the blind, go ahead, because 2/3 in you so-called Negroes, blind. Blind. Go ahead.
And if the blind lead the blind.
And if the what?
The blind lead the blind.
And if the blind lead the blind.
Both shall fall into the ditch.
Both all shall fall into a ditch. And where's that ditch? Martial law. Yeah? Consent. Huh? Whether I be Rowley, whether I be Kamla, well, worse yet Kamla gonna be happy to bring all the niggas demise.
Because she's a leader.
Yeah.
Just to add to her, Rowley blind because he's not seeing what is about to come. He blind because he's seeing what's going on, but he's not seeing what's coming from the Lord. And the biggest ditch of them all is to fall in the hands of the Lord. Because that is a ditch in itself.
If there is a ditch in it by itself,
he and the people falling in that ditch.
But the only man said, the man started at the house first.
We go get a piece of that too.
Yeah.
Get a piece of that action too.
First.
We can.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, bring it out.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 23.
Go ahead.
Turn at my reproach.
Turn at my what?
My reproof.
Yeah, turn at my reproof. Yeah. Take your correction and repent.
Alright.
Go ahead.
Behold, I will pour out my spirit upon you. I will make known my words unto you.
And he only most I making his words known unto somebody. Isaiah 30:20. Isaiah 30:20.
And it's the book of Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 20.
Go ahead.
And though Yahweh give you the bread of adversity.
Though the most I gave the bread of adversity, where is the adversity? Being at the bottom. Slavery. Oppression. Right? The first fired and the last hired. Go ahead.
And the water of affliction.
And the water of affliction. Right? Go ahead.
Yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore.
Yeah, that's why you see we out on the highways and the byways. Right? Because the ones who are thinking is all the teachers. Right? Them hide up in a corner. How they hide up in a corner? Because they sell out. Your pastors and them, all your pastors, your pastor Coffee, your pastor Dutton, your pastor Doxa from Doxa's ministry right by 3rd Avenue there. Yeah? The one down by St. Paul Street Deliverance Temple. All your pastors, right? They sell out. 501c3 code pastors. Shalom, right, go ahead.
But thine eyes shall see thy teachers.
But your eyes will see thy teachers. That is why in Proverbs, when he's most I say what? He's going to make his word known unto you. Because why? He sent out his teachers to teach you the truth. Go ahead.
21, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
And thine ears shall hear a word.
And thine ears shall hear a word. Go ahead.
Behind thee.
Behind thee. Go ahead.
Saying, this is the way. Walk ye in it.
This is the way. This is the truth. This is the life, man. walking it. But the thing about it is, all the niggas so wicked. So wicked. And when we say so wicked, we ain't talking about wickedness where a man walking up to our next man and blow his brains out, you know. That's wicked, yeah. But we ain't talking about that.
Worshipping a false God is wickedness.
Yeah. Yeah, worshipping Jesus, the blood of Jesus.
Is wickedness.
Birthdays.
Eating pork is wickedness. Eating crab, shrimps, lobster is wickedness for the Lord. Committing adultery is wickedness. Committing fornication is wickedness. Committing sacrilege is wickedness before the Lord.
Being rebellious is wickedness.
Women wearing on pants is wickedness. Celebrating birthdays is wickedness.
Go ahead up.
And even just add,
Yeah, go ahead.
because to show you how Jake's so wicked, right? Here it is. The Lord give them blessings, right? Things they inherit. He gave our heritage. He gave the goodly things. And they refuse it. They refuse it.
There are be hoes. There are be hoes and sluts and pimps and gangsters.
Right?
I fully dance on evil.
Even just to add, right? Even in the land of your captivity, the Lord sent men out there to show you the right way, and they still refuse it. They still refuse it.
That's why they're going to dead like dog. The Most High says he's going to kill them off like dogs.
That's what the Bible says, sword shall be made in heaven. Somebody bring out them scriptures from it.
Like dog.
And who is this coming from a buster with his garment dipped in blood?
Like dog. Like dog. Like dog. Yeah? I see again, especially
voting for PNM is you'll die like dog.
especially you nigger woman. Yeah? When you're in the concentration camp, yeah? With your 5 and 6 and 7 children, yeah? And they're putting a gun to the head and forcing you to let your children take the chip. Right? You're lying on cold concrete. You ain't getting nothing to eat, you and your children. Right? The boy like, mommy, mommy. Boom. Yeah. Mommy. Yeah. You see in your periods, and then you ain't even getting a pat to suck up that blood. That's how I'm bringing it real and raw. Because that is what coming.
That's right. Thus says the Lord.
All the woman is going to have the hardest. The hardest. The hardest. Because why? All the wicked. Hey, where you scriptures, oh gosh. Concerning with the woman, shall be trotting along like Mary in the street.
Micah 7 and 10.
Somebody bring out that for me. Baba Kosha, Micah 7 and 10. This is what going to happen to a lot in you nigger woman. Go ahead. Anybody, Baba Kosha?
Which one you want to?
The Micah 7 and 10.
Well, I finish up.
Yeah. You go for the stuff.
Micah chapter 7 verse 10.
Go ahead.
Then she that is my enemy.
Then she, the nigger woman, the Hispanic woman, the wicked Native American woman, hey, all you so-called Venezuelans who are the Israelites who coming down here and selling out all their body, right? All in all here, who is the Most High's enemy, right? Because you don't want to turn, you don't want to come back to your God, right? Read what the scripture says.
That she that is thy enemy shall see it.
Shall what?
Shall see it.
She shall see it. She's going to see what coming to she. Go ahead.
And shame shall cover her.
And shame shall cover she. Why shame going to cover she? Yeah? When martial law troops come at she house and kick down she door, and it's your rifle butt to she mouth and knock out 3-4 inch teeth.
Even just that goes for all the women, only independent women who saying that they don't need a man. In that day and that time, they will need a man in that time.
You're fucking for talk about it. Second just 16.
They go wish that man. They go wish that man.
Come on, go ahead. Read it. Read it.
And not to that here, not just any man, the man of the Lord.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
A man to get you wisdom.
Yeah.
Because the Bible says wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of the time.
Come on, the two-third nigga man is going, the most is going to kill. Will you feel? You feel the man, the nigga man who have any pants quite down here and whatnot. And smoking a cigarette and a weed and whatnot. You feel the most side going and spare that nigga?
We need to get first.
By me?
Even the so-called bad man, the God man, right? They go and run and lead them. Because you don't see it when they see the police, what they do? They show what they have and they run.
But they start to scatter like
so when martial law is declared, right? Where police, the soldiers, the Coast Guard have joint patrol with the assistance of the UN troops. Yeah. Where thing on going? Everybody will be running around like headless chickens. They won't know what to do. What next?
Can't.
Right? Yeah. Say, then she that is my enemy shall see it, and she shall cover with said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? Yeah, what she say, where is the Lord? Where the God? By to hell with you and that, because you know the nigga woman a real mouth, right? Go ahead. Yeah, she full of attitude. What? My eyes shall behold her. My eyes shall behold her. And yeah, that spiritual, I really talking about we too, you know. We gonna be living to see that day. What gonna be coming towards you, nigga woman, you know. Go ahead. Say, now shall she be trodden down as the myrrh of the street. As the Mary shall be trodden down, as the Mary in the street. When you go back to the word Mary, Mary means shit. She's going to be trodden down like dog shit.
That's right, huh?
Yeah? When they kick it open, she door. They tell that when she only, you know, they like them when they come in the ghetto and they start to beat up man like dog and whatnot. You see them coming out. Oh, they're too wicked! Oh, they're too wicked! And that day, hey, when a thing go like that, it's bullet. It's bullet.
Police go on.
Full liberty there.
What?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 3 and verse 25. Right? Thy men shall fall by the sword.
What?
Thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war.
Thy men shall fall by the sword. Because letting these niggas there is going to be out here in the street wars. Go ahead.
And thy mighty in the war.
And thy mighty in the war. Go ahead.
And her gates shall lament and mourn.
Right? And that's not. Somebody gets second at just 16. Second at just 16. And start from verse 31. Second at just 16 and start from 31. Anybody, Baba Kosha? Second at just 16 and 31.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 31.
Go ahead.
Even so, in those days, there shall be 3 or 4 left by them that search their houses.
That what?
That search their houses.
Yeah. Because it go be so buck wild. Yeah, so buck wild that people is going to be coming into your house searching for food, for medical supplies, yeah, to even just kill you. Go ahead, read.
With the sword.
With the what?
With the sword.
Yeah, with the rifle, or the machete, or the machete, or any weapon that they can put a hand on to slaughter. Go ahead, read.
And the earth shall be laid waste.
And the earth shall be laid what?
And the earth shall be laid waste.
Continue.
And the fields thereof shall wax old.
Go ahead.
And her ways and all her fat shall grow full.
That's not. Yeah. Yeah. Right? Read that part of it.
All her parts shall grow full of thorns.
Let's pause.
Please do not rush it short.
Right, go ahead.
When I get chance, shock, man.
And her ways and all her parts shall grow full of thorns.
Yeah.
Shall go full of thorns. You know what I'm going into? It ain't going to steep up. I know you. Wicked these niggas is. Right? It ain't going to steep up. I know you are free to be cleaning up the streets and whatnot. So,
Yeah, shock,
but
man.
you know all that,
Up to you and we go.
but you know all that drama. But then all that, you know, all the streets will be overgrown. And bushes.
Tell them.
Right, go ahead.
Great is the PNM, tell them.
Because no man shall travel there through.
Because no man shall travel there through. Go ahead.
The virgin shall mourn.
There the point I was coming to here now.
Hold on, and that's a very blasphemous statement he just made there.
Great to see you, man.
How about great is the God of Israel? Read that.
Yeah, go
The
ahead.
virgin shall mourn.
The virgin shall what?
Shall mourn.
Hey, shall one boy. The virgin shall mourn, right? Which is the young woman. They shall mourn. Why they going and mourn? Go ahead.
Having no husband.
Having no what?
Having no husband.
Having no husbands. No, why did it having no husbands? Let me see. Read.
Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers.
The daughter shall mourn, having no helpers. Let me see why. Go ahead.
In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed.
In the what?
In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed.
In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed. Go ahead.
And their husbands shall perish of famine.
And the husband shall perish of famine. Go ahead. Yeah, go down.
Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord.
Right? So there's we here and brothers like us in the likewise manner, we have to hear these words, you know, and understand them. That's why we always say double honors unto the elders, unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone Boys. Because the Most High used these men to bring forth this truth.
And let me just say this, woe to any brother that come up against the apostles of Great Millstone.
May death come upon you.
May the angel of death chase you all.
May death, and grievous death. I said there now. Get that to her, you gotta get all that to her. You gotta zoom in on her. Zoom it to her. Zoom it to her. We happy round you win, if it's so. It's looking like you win. And if it's just that you win, we happy. Because you know why? Martial law going to come. All we was now talking about here is going to come. So all together, brothers, Kal Halayim, La Halayim, Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Baha, Rakah, Kodash, Shal Yahushai, boy. Shal Yahushai, boy. That to all you two-third niggas, boy. He would not be for the longest while. Go ahead.
This book of Wisdom of Solomon chapter 6 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
It says, hear therefore, O ye kings, and understand, learn ye that be judges of the ends of the earth.
Go ahead.
Give ear that rule the people, and glory in the multitude of nations.
Now this, read that over again. Start it over again. Or you want to break it down, Cap?
Read it up again for that, yeah?
Hear therefore, O ye kings, and understand, learn ye that be judges.
No, we are the kings.
Yeah.
And we are also the judges of the earth. Right? Because we judge them by the word of the Most High.
That's what I wanted to make sure. I was going to say that in about that's what I wanted to make sure.
Let go.
Yeah, go ahead.
So give ear ye that rule the people and glory in the multitude of nations.
Yeah, and glory in the multitude of nations. Right? Because hey, we's going to rule this earth. Right? But hey, with much tribulation, you know, with much tribulation comes what? Comes the kingdom of heaven, right? Because that's all that we said. That's one like Acts 14 and 22. Acts 14, 22. Acts 14, 22. Yeah? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, go ahead. Book of Acts.
This is the book of Acts.
What?
Confirming the souls of disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith. And that we must through much tribulation.
And that we must through what?
Tribulation.
Much tribulation. Go ahead.
Enter into the kingdom of Yahweh.
Right? Through much tribulation is how we're going to enter into the kingdom of the Most High. So go back to your scripture there. Read over that little piece there.
Is that one true?
Yeah.
The for power is given you of Yahweh.
Power is given unto us from the Most High Yahweh. Go ahead.
And severity from the highest.
And severity from the highest. Go ahead.
Who shall try your works?
Who shall what?
Who shall try your works?
Who shall try our works?
And when he says severity, he means that when he says severity from the Most High, meaning that we are executing punishments upon the people.
Yeah.
Severe punishment upon the people. Everybody understand this?
Can. Go ahead.
And search out your counsels.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Slacky. No, it say because be ministers of his kingdom, ye have not judged aright.
Right? But that flipping they know. That going back to like Rowley and them. Because them ain't judge right, them ain't judge righteously. A matter of fact, them ain't even judge at all.
Rowley's a Freemason.
Them ain't judge at all.
What do you expect?
You understand? Them ain't judge at all. What are the judiciary system? What are the justice system? They're spending all kind of 10, 15 years before your case get called. Right? The elites and them, they get in with all kind of bullshit. Right? Like I can remember watch a series, a military series. Alright, the name of it is The Unit. Where one of the soldiers in the unit, his wife ended up taking the rap for a general wife. Now the general's wife, she had a high position in the government, right? The general wife, she commit a crime, and the soldier who under the general's command, his wife take the rap for the general wife. Now, when the shit hit the fan now, and she see that she going to jail, right? She telling the general wife, but it can't be so because I didn't commit the crime. I just tried to help you out. I just tried to help you out. She said, you know, it's that why the rich, it's that why they call it one law for the rich and one law for the poor. But here with the general wife tells, she said, no, you all have it wrong. One law for the poor, but it have no law for the rich. Right? So that's what we're showing you. Rowley ain't no good judge. A matter of fact, the judges in the friggin' courthouse and all, them ain't no judge. Them ain't no judge.
Because they're sitting at the God of Israel.
Can. All of them is a bunch of Freemasons, a bunch of lodge members. Right? But go ahead and read. Go ahead.
Because being ministers of his kingdom, ye have not judged aright, nor kept the law, nor walk after counsel of the counsel of Yahweh.
Can.
It's horribly.
So that's now. These look at that. But yet still these niggas going and dip the finger in blood because they ain't that blood.
Exactly.
Right?
In other words, you depend from murder and killing, and you depend from a whole chaos. That blood represents chaos.
Whatever.
That's the electoric ink.
Yeah, the electoral link, yeah.
We represent our blood. We go to
Man, I blood. And I ink, I blood.
For the system is an antichrist system. Anything contrary to the word and your law is an antichrist system. Right? That's what they're voting for. Right? And they don't love Yahweh, they love this system.
And they trust in it. And they will die for it. I just listened to my aunt home there. I telling you. She, by Rowley could shit in that platan, she said by.
And she loved Jesus.
And she, oh gosh, well, oh gosh. Because Rowley loved Jesus too. Because Rowley just say he's going in the Anglican church in Tongue, in the cathedral. You understand? But we all know that demons he worshiping. And you know that too, you know. With all that sun symbol and all them set of things in the church there. Right? Can you feel Rowley daughter? She know.
Like this, hold on, like the nigga who just back and what Rowley push out all here because she probably was saying we picking him now.
Yeah.
Like I in election business.
Yeah.
But here the thing, she don't understand what they doing.
But I just show you the most
they don't understand what they do there.
I just show you how again, let me show you how daughter she nigga woman is. But it's not a fault too. Because the most I take away wisdom from them.
That's what he done too. This whole thing is not set it up to be that way.
Can.
When I would actually say.
Yeah, but now.
Even I remember somebody telling me, right, that they used to work in Hyatt. And they have a particular room in Hyatt, right, that the staff members don't go in. Right? It's only meeting with big heads. Right? Big businessmen, the sabgas, the ministers, they go in that room. And in that room, it has no light in that room.
They must be doing orgies in that room, boy.
In the center, one set of black curtains up. You understand? Even it have a restaurant wrong the Savannah. Forget the name of the restaurant.
Trotters?
Nah. It's a Chinese restaurant. I think when they go upstairs in that restaurant, everything in that restaurant black and gold. And on all the doors, mark up private room. It have a pole. Like a fancy restaurant? Yeah. It have a big stage, it have a pole. You know, the first time I went and sit at all kind of different statues and dragons. You know, they must just keep the rituals and the
orgies and the child pedophilia and all them. Because if all them things taking place with the elites out in America, child pedophilia, where they kidnapping children and torturing them and sexing them and killing them and all, you feel like going on down here? Look how much children is missing down here.
Even just to add, what plenty people don't know is that the majority in the hotels is half children are talking now only female, but little boys selling themselves. They're working at the hotel selling themselves.
Wicked set of niggas, boy.
This is why you'll find majority of the foreigners going to stay in those hotels.
And then the Mosai mustn't judge this place, right? You know, everything must continue now, boy. Everything must just continue, right? Everything must just run normal. And then the thing, you know, that's normal for them, you know. Homosexuals run rampant in the place. Lesbianism, child pedophilia, witchcraft, all these things, right? That's normal for them. But everything normal. Yeah. They're not that normal.
So that reprobates.
Then that's why You was holding it and you drop it. Bring it out now. The Isaiah 5 and I think it's 5 and 20.
Yeah, 5 and 20.
Yeah, bring it out now. Yeah, that normal. You niggas consider wickedness normal. Yeah?
The book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 20.
Bring it out.
And read, woe unto them that call evil good.
Woe unto you wicked, evil ones that call what?
Evil good.
That call evil good, that call evil normal. Go ahead.
And good evil.
And they call good evil. Let's imagine they're calling this evil, boy. Let's imagine they're calling this. They're calling this. By we telling you so-called Negroes and Hispanics and Native American Indians that you is the people of the Bible, that you is the people of the book, that you is the Israelites, that the Bible speaks about, we evil. You see these niggas sick in their head, boy? That's why the Most High, as you say, he's going to kill them with a sword destruction, boy.
Hold on. Bring on the Hebrew. Chapter 2, start from verse 1. Hold on,
yeah.
Yeah, you had a picture for it.
Pitch that voice.
Oh, yeah, how I had made. More than that.
Pitch that voice, sir. Yeah, come in the middle.
Pitch that voice.
Pitch your voice now.
939.
Come on, follow that. Yeah, go ahead.
Therefore, Yahweh had made good.
Start from verse 1.
1 verse 1 or 2 verse 1.
Yeah.
2 verse 1.
You call out the name of the chapter.
Baruch 2 and 1.
Yeah, go ahead.
Therefore, Yahweh had made his word which he pronounced against us.
He what? He made his word which he pronounced against us. Go ahead. His word goes back into his judgments. Go ahead.
And against our judges that judge Israel.
Against our judges that judge Israel.
Starting with your prime minister.
And that wicked bitch. That wicked bitch who called herself what, president? Hey, bye.
For May weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, that lesbian demon bitch. Go ahead.
And against our kings, and against our princes, and against the men of Israel and Judah.
And against the men of Israel and Judah, right? Both northern and southern kingdom.
And notice he using the word against.
Against, not for.
Not for them,
against. So you feel Rowley? In having a sweet judgment coming for him, boy? You really feel them elites going and entertain Rowley in the bunkers? Let me be real. You go really be a butler. A butler.
Jeff,
a butler.
You watch freshman something like a butler.
For them, he go be the king now or something.
Yeah. Them ain't gonna pay you no bunk.